Hello everybody, welcome to Dark Cabinet of the Strange Weird, a collection of truly terrifying tales accompanied by seriously scary sounds. Certainly these stories will make you feel tense, the sounds will make you feel uneasy, but above all, this collection of macabre will make you feel good. That's right, good, in a weird way. You wouldn't listen if you didn't think it was a very safe fear that you are about to experience. You know that words and recorded sounds can't hurt you. We all know that. You know that nothing can jump from this record and attack you. So, please, indulge in scary with us tonight, in the rhetoric of horror, the song and dance of terror. Instead of being frightened, let's have fun with fear. The way children do when they pretend to be afraid and love doing it. That rush that comes from a safe kind of spookiness. Oh, the pleasure of the shudder. This is just a record. It can't hurt you, so please, enjoy it. Because the minute you turn this record off, you will die. You will die, oh you will. Don't believe me? Go ahead. Take the needle off this record. You will die. And if you don't die, pretend to die. That sounds like fun. Nothing. For as far as the eye can see, and not because it's dark, but because it's been taken away. It's the future. A blank space. It is lonely out here. Where did everybody go? Hello? Hello? Oh, this walkie-talkie is useless. The message is unheard, and I am alone. Except that person in the distance. He comes closer even. I've never seen another person out here before. Where am I, huh? Where am I? I don't remember anything from my past. And the man comes closer. And the closer he comes, the closer he gets. Nightmare? I wish. This is the real thing. Where are all the carnivals and town meetings I used to know? Gone. And instead, it's just a landscape of laboratories and government buildings. Who is that man? And now the man behind him. As they get closer, there is this strange feeling in me, a chilling recognition. He's close enough now, and I can see that he looks familiar. Because he is me. I have that same face. When I'm looking at him, I'm looking at me. When he looks at me, he looks at him because we are the exact same person. We are living in a clone. Body double, and my double's double, and the mysterious people in the government laboratories that made us. And the world world where there can be three of us. Can there be a real one? Hey, this is a great party! I'm having so much fun! Everybody, make sure to try some of those snacks and have a soda too! Woohoo! Oh, someone's knocking at the door. Maybe they want to come in and have a lot of fun at our party. Who's there? Okay, I'm coming. Hold your horses. Let's open the door and see who this is. Oh my God, it's Killer Maniacs! It was December. That's a cold month. That's a dark month. It's the time of year when the curbsides lie buried under senior citizens dressed as Santa Claus, peppered in vomit that is both theirs and not theirs. The guys had a great night out at the pool hall. All they could talk about was the auto accident they had seen on the drive home, flames and brains thrown across the highway for a stretch of what seemed like miles. A memory that would last a lifetime. Whoa, what a massive wreck! But me, I'm safe at home with my new watch. I found it in an alley with a small scroll strapped to the band. On the scroll was written 2 words, "For you." For you. For me? A watch? How can that be? Okay, I took it home. I like looking at my watch, staring into its big face. I watch the second hand. So smooth, so constant. And if I stare long enough, I see much more. The neighbor's living room. I could see right into the neighbor's living room. Hello, Jack. Hello, Deborah. They can't hear me. Every day I watch them come and go. Sit around, eat, play some euchre maybe. Shh. My wife, she doesn't know that my watch could show me the neighbor's living room, so please don't tell her. She would get very mad if she knew. She would yell like she always does. But really, she is soft and sweet, pure, and she's my lady. But on this cold December night, when I stared into my watch, I saw her too, entering my neighbor's living room late at night. Wait a minute. She told me she was supposed to be working the late shift. And she opened a suitcase and pulled out a man in a white lab coat, in a big white wig, holding steel wool. And she looks at me through my watch, right into my eyes, and she begins to laugh. No, this can't be happening. Honey, can you hear me through this? She just looks at me and smiles. I am not wearing very much, as I often don't in my house, but somehow right now I feel something against my skin. By now I am really scared of what I do not know, so I take the watch and I just hurl it against the wall. Smash it goes! I quickly turn on the lights, and there's my wife in the room, standing there naked, looking at me as if in a trance. But what's wrong with her skin? Your skin, it's all scratched up. So many scratches. It's scratched and it's scratched. And I say, who did this to you? What's going on here? And she holds up a mirror. And I look into the mirror. And she does that little laugh of hers, and that soft and sweet voice. And I look into the mirror, and I see the reflection. But that's not me. It can't be me. There's a man in the mirror with a white lab coat and a big white wig. This man, he has only one eye and a hook for a hand. I turn it away. Take it away! Take it away! But I look again, and he's still there, surrounded by forever supply of steel wool. How did I get this way? When the church bells start up. Ring, 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 ringing, 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 ringing. And the boys' choir sings. It's a song about some kind of eagle. That can't be right. A boys' choir? Not at this time of night. So I look out the window, and there through the window I realize these children are singing to me, and the message is simple, and the message is clear. The most frightening thing of all is the men at the pool.
Well, here you are again. Glad you decided to come back for more. I was afraid you would be too afraid to continue after hearing the chilling stories and sounds on side 1. Are you okay? I know that sound all too well. That is the sound of the Midnight Diesel. Oh, easy, Diesel, easy. The diesel runs all night long, reminding us that even in the deadest hour, there is someone out there. Someone or something. The heart beats slower from 1 a.m. until 4 a.m., the lowest point in the circadian rhythm. Our skulls become softer. Be careful, Diesel. Take care.
One of the all-time favorite shows.
A mobile home, filled with ceramics and the stench of something unholy. They call the lady of the trailer crazy. I call her Aunt Nikki, Mississippi. A mustache, a wishbone necklace, an amputated nose. All things you don't often see on a lady, but that's what you see on my Aunt Nikki. The devil's in that woman, my mom used to warn me. Don't even think about her or she'll curse you through your thoughts. Wow, is she ever despised? And for good reason too. Made my mom eat toads. Kicked my uncle in the groin at the family bowling outing. She was exiled for good when she tried to bite Grandma. For years it was just her and that smell in that mobile home, Mississippi. But she was never really alone. Not with all those bodies they found in her little dump on wheels. Hundreds of bodies, mostly animals, but there were a few children mixed in there. And why did she do it? Oh, why did she do it? Mississippi. What a woman, you know? She can twist off a dog's head like it was a Budweiser. She wants you. She wants you. She just wants to know what loving.
It is with joy that we speak of the skull. It is with joy that we speak of the skull. It is with joy that we speak of the skull. It is with joy of the soothing that it is with joy of the soothing that it is with joy.
I once met a guy with a forehead so vast you could put a whole other face on it. Sure was something to look at. But the guy with the forehead did have eyes and nose and ears also. This wasn't the case with the gaping hole that crossed my path many years ago. It was too large and grotesque to be a creation of God the Creator. It must have been a design of Breen. When I first saw the gaping hole, I was checking the alley for comics. It was the 80s. At first I thought it was a mouth. Only a mouth, just a mouth. It had teeth and gums like a mouth, and also it made a lot of wet meat sounds the way mouths tend to do when intimidated. But what is a mouth without a face? A gaping hole, I would think. I closed my eyes tight when I saw it. I asked it politely to go away, and it did not. I opened and closed my eyes at a rapid pace, but that only brought about the need to grab onto something steady. The gaping hole lingered for a while, only inches from my nose, and then got wrinkly before it vanished into the moony early evening. When I looked down at my hands, I noticed that I had been marked. The gaping hole had left its stinging residue. It looked like fish bits, and on closer inspection, it had the taste of wild turkey. My mind was numb, and all I could think about was what my spiritual Arab friend might make of this. I was dying. The gaping hole had taken from me my chi, what little was left of it after the war. This is what gaping holes do, especially ones with teeth. They take, and give nothing in return save for a handful of hot, warm fluid. I never thought I would see a free-floating gaping hole, looking right at me as if it had the gift of sight, but I did. And how could I ever be the same? As my granddad used to say, if you think about ghoulish things too often, something ghoulish will wipe you out. So to ponder this moment for too long is dangerous. All I can do is pray never to see the wretched thing again. Everyone wonders why I always sit on my folding chair in the front room, staring only forward. And all I can tell them is, what if it is there when I turn around? That gaping hole.
There's a shimmer of shimmer of heat. Some of them have withstood it.
summer people, they need you, they need you. Oh, the summer people, you don't need them, you don't want to see them. The summer people.